Are you ready to learn the basic things that you can do with ChatGPT when you're someone who works from home? If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Lai. I have been working from home myself since I was 15 years old, so it's been about 13 years since. And I now run a virtual assistant agency here in the Philippines, and I post videos every Sunday and Thursday on how to work from home and how to have a business from home. So make sure to hit the subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, in the last year that ChatGPT has been out, a lot of people who have said that they've signed up but they haven't actually tried it, or really wants to sign up but don't know where to start. I wanted to create this video where I'll just cover just 5, I won't cover a lot, just 5 ways you can use ChatGPT to just get yourself started just for your everyday tasks, whatever your job is. These are the things that you can do with ChatGPT. If you have no idea what ChatGPT looks like, this is basically it. Again, we'll just go through the basics of things that you can do with it. As you can see, you can even start with the prompts that they have on here. Like, tell me a fun fact about the Roman Empire. But I'll give you a few things that you can do right off the bat. So the first one is brainstorming. So brainstorming, if you are stuck on something, if you have no idea how to do the first step, or you're trying to get ideas for things, if you're a social media manager, you're trying to get ideas for topics or themes or things to post, basically, you can ask ChatGPT to help you out. So for example, here as a prompt, literally it's just, can you give me ideas on how I can XYZ? So I'll replace XYZ. Can you give me ideas on how I can get to 100,000 YouTube subscribers? So here, let's say that you really have no idea how you're gonna get this started. You can ask ChatGPT on just breaking down how to be able to do that for you. So just consistent high quality content, knowing your audience, engaging with your audience, collaborate with the other YouTubers, blah blah blah. So it'll give you ideas from what it is that you asked for. Now you can say, give me YouTube video ideas for keto recipes. So let's say I'm creating a whole new YouTube channel basically on keto recipes. I can ask ChatGPT to give me a list, again, just brainstorming with it. And for me, honestly, in the last year, as I've been writing my book, whenever I've been stuck, I will ask ChatGPT like, hey, how could I talk about this? Like, hey, can you break down what could be a better way to say this? So I've just asked ChatGPT as kind of like my book writing partner, or whenever I feel a little bit of that writer's block, or same thing with like creating strategies within my business. I brainstorm a lot of that with ChatGPT. Next is basically writing a first draft. Now, keep in mind, I said first draft. ChatGPT should only be really used to make your first draft, not as a final draft, because it will get ideas from different people, from different things, and it will not be specific to you because it doesn't have your brain and your memories and your specialty. So it's best if you are going ahead and actually just asking it for first draft. If you're really stuck, if you are having what we call the blank space syndrome, you can go ahead, and what I'll actually do is I'll click new here, because you're going to be asking it for different things. That was your brainstorming GPT. Now this is your first draft GPT. I'll basically just ask it, can you write me an email about X, Y, and Z? So I'm asking it again, can you write me an email about collaborating with other YouTubers? I'm kind of a little bit still on the I put YouTubes. So even if I do a typo, ChatGPT will still like put it up there and give me the thing that I asked for. And the more specific that you are about your prompt, basically, of course, the more specific that it can give you more things. So if I edit this, can you write me an email about collaborating with other YouTubers who creates content on gaming? Let's say on gaming, and I create content on books or book reviews. So again, the more specific that you give things into ChatGPT, the more specific that it can give you. Like, hey, exciting collaborative opportunity, bringing worlds of gaming and literature. So it can give you more, yeah, there you go. It can give you more specific email than it first did, because it was more generic. The more specific that you can be, the better ChatGPT can be for you. Next is going ahead and creating your to-do list. So let's say that you have a big project coming up at work, or you were just given this big outcome and you have no idea where to start. You can ask ChatGPT to help brainstorm that with you. Now again, going back and clicking that new right there, pasting, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Can you create my to-do list? I'm going to do collaborations with other YouTubers can you create my to-do list? So it's asking ChatGPT to break down what are the things that I need to do to be able to get to this outcome or to be able to finish this project. Again, the more specific that you can be with ChatGPT, the more specific its output is going to be. So go ahead and kind of tweak it, update it to make it make sense for you and what you can do. You can add, I'm trying to do collaborations with other YouTubers. I have a virtual assistant and a video editor. What can I do? Or can you create my to-do list? So with this, you can start already seeing like, okay, it's not as hard as I thought it would be. This is just basic steps. Or you can even ask it, break down each step into a micro steps. I guess we'll do that. So break down each step into micro steps, basically to make it just super simple for you. So research channels with your niche, look for creators with similar style, consider factors like content style, frequency, and engagement. So it's already giving you just like, hey, this is the big thing that you need to do. These are the micro steps. So it makes it so much easier for you to just get a lot done. Now, next is you can use ChatGPT to help you prioritize your tasks. So here I will just paste in same thread because we're going to have it like refine it. Can you help prioritize these tasks? And maybe deadlines as needed. I want this done by 30 days. So again, furthermore on just breaking down what you need to do. If you're working with a team, you're showing this to your client, you have a more specific way to be able to give your client basically that feedback or the list that they need. So right here, it's already breaking down of like, 1 to 2 days, identify potential collaborators, 3 to 5 days, reach out, 6 to 7 is initial response and confirmations. So it's, again, already giving you the timeline for the task and what you should prioritize and how to make this easy. Now, the final cool thing that I will be covering just on the basics of how to use ChatGPT is you can ask ChatGPT to go ahead and actually create a document for you. So what this is, this could be proposals, this could be invoices, this could be bills, this could be standard procedures, could be anything that you need documentation for a document. So for this, with the same what we call thread in ChatGPT, we'll put in a prompt of, can you create a proposal for my boss with this? Let's say you're trying to have your boss approve this. You've already asked ChatGPT to break down the tasks, the timeline, so on and so forth. And again, if you are more specific basically on what you've inputted into ChatGPT, it can be more specific on the output. But right there, it's already writing a whole proposal for you that you can send to your boss to get this approved. Again, you can do so many of this basically just using ChatGPT, but that's just a cool thing is you can create documents basically using ChatGPT. Again, make sure that you're only using it as a first draft. Edit this as much as you can. Don't just submit this and give this to your boss basically or your client. Make sure that this is customized to what it is that they need as well. Now, I do have a whole ChatGPT basics course you guys can check out in the description below. Depending on when you guys see this, it might still be on its launch price. So I'm looking forward to having you guys go through that and seeing your guys' results as well. And of course, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button right there and comment below what are the ways that you've used ChatGPT. I would love to know, and it's also a good way to share with other people ways that they can use it as well. And if you still haven't yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos every Sunday and Thursday on how to work from home and how to have a business from home, which you guys can check out those 2 playlists right here and the latest video right here. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and remember that small steps matters, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!